Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to write better marketing copy and content using AI agent. So as a content manager of a digital marketing agency, I need to regularly publish new blogs, articles as well as product headlines on the basis of the details which are added in my Google Sheets. But doing it manually is a time-consuming process. Therefore, I have decided to automate this entire task with the help of my AI agent, that is OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. Now every time a new row is going to be added in my Google Sheets, automatically the marketing copy for the client or the content is going to be generated with the help of my AI agent, and automatically the data is going to be updated in the same Google Sheets. To automate this entire process, I'm not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills. I'm going to simply integrate all these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn the full process of creating this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to write better marketing copy and content using AI agent. So as a content marketer at a digital marketing agency, I often need to write high converting marketing copy quickly, whether it's landing page headlines, ad headlines, product descriptions or ad text. Instead of writing everything from scratch, I have decided to automate the entire process. So every time a new row is going to be added in my Google Sheets along with the date, product or service for which the content is required, target audience of the client and the content goal that what we want to generate, automatically the content will be generated with the help of my AI agent, that is OpenAI, and automatically the content is going to be updated in front of that same row. So here I'm going to build this automation without any coding and programming skills. For this, I have just built the connection between my Google Sheets and OpenAI, that is my AI agent, with the help of Pabbly Connect without any coding and programming skills. So before moving forward to learn this entire process step by step, first of all, I'm going to show you how this automation is actually going to work. So here I'm going to add a new row in front of you with a new product, service, target audience and content goal. And as soon as you can see, I have added a new row over here. Here we have product, service, organic face cream, target audience and the content goal. So within few seconds, you will see that this spreadsheet is going to be updated. So here we got the response. This is the website product description, and automatically my spreadsheet is updated. The column is updated with the output. So here now we are going to learn how to create this automation by ourselves. To start with the process, first of all, in a new tab, we need to type pabbly.com/connect in our browser, which is going to take us towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Over here, we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are already an existing user like me, just click on sign in to log into your account directly. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you are going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. As an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in currently. This is going to take us towards all apps section where we can find all the products that are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. Now it is going to take us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On this dashboard, we can find all the workflows that we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to provide a name over here. Write better marketing copy and content using AI agent. After giving the name to my workflow, now I'm going to select the folder. So among these folder list, I am going to select AI automations as my folder, as the automation which I am going to create currently is related to AI. Now I'm going to click on create. As we have done that, a new screen is going to be open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows. We have trigger and action over here. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose here I want that every time a new row is going to be added along with the details related to new marketing copy, automatically my AI agent, that is OpenAI, should generate marketing copy for that same detail. So here I'm going to take Google Sheets in my trigger and AI agent, that is OpenAI, in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, so we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when a new row will be added in my spreadsheet along with the details, then only on the basis of the details that are added in Google Sheets, the copy is going to be generated for marketing, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger in action, let us start creating this automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we have to go towards our trigger step and we have to select our trigger application. Here in my case, I am maintaining all the details related to the content and marketing copy in my Google Sheets. So I'm going to take Google Sheets as my trigger application. But if you are using any other application over here, you can also select that. Then we have to select the trigger event. So on the happening of its specific event inside Google Sheets, you want to capture the response and start your workflow. So here I want that when a new row will be added in spreadsheet, then my workflow should start. So new or updated spreadsheet row will be our trigger event. Then we have to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. To build that connection, here you can see we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions over here. By following the given instructions step by step carefully, we need to insert the webhook URL inside our spreadsheet, and as we will do that, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new row which is added in Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL and then I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do. So first of all, I will take you towards my Google Sheets and these are the fields I have in my sheet. You can see I have the date, the product or service for which the content should be generated, the target audience, we have the content goal and output copy field that is going to be updated when the copy will be generated through AI agent. So here we have to go towards extensions, we have add-ons, we will go towards get add-ons. It is going to take us towards Google Workspace Marketplace where we have to type Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So Pabbly Connect Webhook is the extension which we need to install in Google Sheets to build the connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets successfully. As you can see, I have already installed the add-on, so I'm going to cross it. If you are installing the add-on for the very first time, you also have to refresh your spreadsheet once, then only you will be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks under extensions. Here as I can see the option, let's go towards initial setup. And here we have to enter certain details. First of all, we need to paste the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect, and the next we have to enter the trigger column. The concept of trigger column says that whenever in a new row the data will be added, so as soon as the row will be filled up till this column, the entire row is going to be sent towards Pabbly Connect. In my spreadsheet, as you can see, I have the columns up till E, but I'm going to decide D as my trigger column because E is going to be updated later on. So when I'm going to add a new row over here in the spreadsheet up till D column, I want the response of that entire row should be immediately transferred towards Pabbly Connect. E is going to be updated later, so I'm not going to consider E as my trigger column. So I'm going to simply enter D over here. Now let's click on send test to send the test response of this second row towards Pabbly Connect. As the test data is sent, let's submit the initial setup. And now I'm going to cross the initial setup. I will take you back towards Pabbly Connect and you can see that the response is captured over here already. In our response, we have received all the details. We have the trigger column, the target audience, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, that means the number of row which we have received in the response, product or service, we have the date and the content goal. By using these details, now we are going to generate the marketing copy and the content. And that we are going to do with the help of our AI agent, that is OpenAI. So for that, here I'm going to go towards my action step and I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. If you are using any other AI application as your AI agent to generate your content, you can also select that application over here. As I have selected the action application, now we have to select the action event. We can see that we have list of events over here. I'm going to select ChatGPT to generate my content. Now we are supposed to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. Let's click on connect. You can see that before building this connection, I am already logged into my OpenAI account. You also have to make sure to keep logged into the applications which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect, because then the process of your connection is going to become simple and easier. We have two options over here, add new connection and select existing connection. So if you already have an existing connection with OpenAI, you can quickly go with that. To create a new connection, we have to select add new connection and we have to enter the token over here. To get this token, you can click on this hyperlink which is going to redirect you towards the API key section of OpenAI. Over here, you have to simply click on this create new secret key button. Over here, you can provide the name to your key. So let's say the name of my key which I'm going to give is marketing copy. After giving the name to your key, you can select the project in which you want to save it and then you can simply click on create secret key button. As we have done that, you can see that the key is ready. Let's copy it. We'll go back towards the workflow and we have to simply paste the key over here like this. When you will click on save, your connection will be successfully built. I have already created an existing connection with my OpenAI account earlier. So currently I'm going to go with that. As the connection is built successfully, let's move forward. First of all, now here we have to select the model by using which we want to generate our content. We have multiple AI models over here. I'm going to select GPT-4o mini model. Then we have to go towards a prompt. That is the highlight step of this automation. Over here, we need to provide the prompt, that is the command to ChatGPT or to our AI agent, that what we actually want it to do for us. Because we want to generate the marketing copy on the basis of the details which we have received through Google Sheets, such as the product and service on which the content is required, target audience, content goal. So these details have to be provided over here in this prompt section. Also, what kind of content we want to generate and what all details we want there to be included in the content. Also the details which we do not want. So here, according to my use case, my prompt is going to be, you are a skilled copywriter. First of all, here in the prompt, I have provided the role which my AI agent needs to perform. Based on the following inputs, write marketing copy that matches the content goal. Product service, so here I'm going to give the name of the product and the service, target audience, and the content goal, that what we want to generate. Give a high converting and creative response suitable for that channel. So these are the details which I'm going to enter over here, which we have received already from our earlier response. So first of all, let's enter the product and service name. I'm going to simply use the previous response that I have received. So here, first of all, I'm going to enter the product or the service name. I'm going to directly insert it like this from the previous step. Then we have the target audience. Then we are going to insert the content goal. As we have mapped these details like this from the previous step, they have become dynamic and automatically they are going to replace. So every time a new row will be added in our spreadsheet, automatically on the basis of that new response, these details which we have mapped over here will get replaced. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process. Because if we will enter the data manually over here, like we have entered rest of the prompt, it will become static and then it is not going to replace. Then the workflow will get stuck. Now let's click on Save and Send Test Request button. The response is received. So we have received the ad headline, boost your sales while you sleep, transform your e-commerce store with our game-changing email automation tool. And now we are going to directly update this generated content, the marketing copy, in my Google Sheet. So here we have the column, we have left E column for the output copy. We are going to update the Google Sheets and we are going to insert the data which is received through AI agent over here. To do that, once again, we have to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So let's select our action application once again as Google Sheets. Then we will select the action event that will be update cell value. Let's click on connect. We will go with existing connection only as we have already built the connection earlier. Now we have to first of all select the spreadsheet. So the name of my spreadsheet is marketing copy details. I'm going to select that same over here. Then we have the sheet name which is already selected. Now we have to provide the range. Range is the cell in which we want to update the value, and cell is going to be the combination of the column as well as the row. So here you can see that this is the combination. Here what is the condition? That column is going to be same each time, as we have output copy in the E column. Every time whenever a new row will be added, column will be same E, but rows are going to be changed. So rows are going to be dynamic. This is the combination of the range E2. This is the cell name E2. E is the column and second is the row. Okay, but rows are going to be changed every time whenever a new row will be added over here. Therefore, we have to enter the range in such a way that in that range, column is going to be static and the row is going to be dynamic. So in order to make the column static, I'm going to type it manually. But in order to make the row dynamic, I'm going to insert the row index from my previous response. So we have made the range dynamic and now let's move forward. Here we have to provide the value that we want to update in the particular cell, and the value is received through OpenAI. So I have mapped that. Let's click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we have received the response. So now I'm going to take you towards my Google Sheets once again. And over here we have updated the cell value. Okay, so in the front of this product and the entire details, the output copy which we wanted to generate is added. Now, this means that our automation is successfully built. We have to do one more thing over here, as I want that whenever a new row will be added in my spreadsheet up till my trigger column now, automatically the data should be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect, and here the output copy should be updated. For that, we have to go towards extensions, Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and we have to click on the second option, send on event. As we have done that, now we have made sure that every time a new row is going to be added over here in our spreadsheet, the data will be now keep on sending automatically towards Pabbly Connect, and according to that new response, the output copy is going to be added over here. Okay, so in a similar manner, you can also very easily create this amazing automation step by step for your business in order to write better marketing copy and content using AI agent by simply connecting your AI agent with your Google Sheets. So thank you for watching the video. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.